Cool. Let's go live right
now.
Now? You're a little bit before. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hope you're all well. If you're returning from the last stream, then thank you for coming back. If you're new to watching, then thanks for joining anyway. We are doing some two-player games today. In fact, I think this is the last of our strictly two-player games.
Yes, but and I've won 2.
Just to remind everybody.
And you've won 1.
And I've won 1. So today we have played Harry Potter, the Duel game.
And Raptor.
Which is a two-player game. So far, we played Raptor twice. But yeah, Jess has won 2 out of 3 games today already. So we're going to see if this is going to leave us in a draw or if she's going to be the ultimate winner of the day. We will come back with some other streams if you guys want to see any games. There is just the 2 of us today though. Jade is currently at work, bless her. Her first day back. Yep, she's first day back at work. So it means that we can play some of our favourite games that Mummy doesn't like. Hi Emilia, thanks for joining.
Hello.
Yes, so we won't play any of her favourites today though.
No.
I know this is one of her favourites, but we did play it the other day, so don't worry about it.
It's fine.
This is a strictly 2-player one, so we're allowed to. Okay, So this is Patchwork. Now, we have done a live of this before. Mm-hmm. I played it with Jade last time, not Jess, so you can see how a child gets on with it. You're quite a fan of this. Now, I've got a question for you, Jess.
Yeah?
Do you prefer this one or Patchwork Doodle?
Because I quite like drawing.
Yeah.
Patchwork Doodle.
Okay, so that was the winner. But they're 2 different games, aren't they, really?
Yeah.
But you like the drawing
Because this
element.
one is placing tiles and the other one is drawing.
Yeah, you can get a little bit more creative with Patchwork Doodle.
Yeah.
And we want to do Patchwork Doodle at some
Yes,
point,
we do.
but we've run out of sheets.
We've run out of sheets.
We played it so much that we've run out of paper.
That's why we like it. That's obviously...
Yeah, well, you can play it up to 10 people, can't you?
Yes, you can.
So, whereas this is just strictly 2 players. Anyway, let's crack on with this one. So, as you can see, we've got the setup. We've got a lot of tiles, and they are in a big circle for a specific reason. This is our round board, so we're going to start on the outside here, and we go round and round the board until we get to the middle. That will signify the end of the game once we're both in the middle. We've got this is sort of currency. These buttons are currency that you put in the middle. But these specifically have to go in a big circle shape. The reason for that is you've got a worker that's here. And he starts just anti-clockwise of the 2-piece. So that's the 2-piece. And he starts next to that. Now, on your go, you can either purchase one of these 3 tokens that are next in clockwise order. So I don't know if you guys can see. When we have less tiles, we will zoom in a bit. So we can take this one, or this one, depending on if we have enough money. Now we start with £5 each, so let's get that first. All 5 buttons. Jess, if you want to grab 5. So you couldn't buy this one that's for 10. The cost is on there. So there you go, 10 money. And 5 times, so you actually have to spend time as well. Now the buttons just come from your supply, which is here, but the time is how many spaces you move on this track. Now, as I said earlier, as soon as your piece gets into the middle, that's it, you stop. So it's quite important to not only get lots of buttons, but also to last as long as you can. The winner of the game is the person with the most buttons. You're going to collect income during the game. You'll notice that some of these tiles have got big blue buttons on them. And every time we do an income, we score as many buttons as these buttons you can see on your board. That's one way of getting points. You also get points if you're the first person to complete a 7x7 square. If I just... There we go. So 7 points, but that goes at the end. That doesn't come as income. Just a couple of questions in the chat before we start playing. Emily is saying, how are you doing? How are we doing? Yep, we're well. We're very well, thank you. Me and Jess are currently on Easter holiday at the moment. So obviously I work in a school and Jess goes to school. But are we still in lockdown? No, as of Monday, outdoor restaurants can open, so you can eat outside. You can now meet up to 6 people outside, Still no indoor mixing. But yeah, up to 6 outside. And then as of May, they're opening indoor restaurants. And I think it's some like cinemas and such. And then from June is when that's our last hurdle. June the 21st is when we cut off. And then we can game with other people. And we can have... what I really want to do is when we're out of lockdown and we're allowed people and it's safe again, I really want to have some guests on here.
Some special guests.
We have loads and loads of gaming friends.
Yes, we do.
Many different talents, many different gaming... gaming tastes. They have games themselves as well, which we don't have. So it'd be nice to get some buddies in. Imagine sort of like a couple more people here. We can play some group party games and stuff.
Yes.
Not just 2-player games. But yeah, we are in some form of a lockdown still, yes. Okay, that's interesting. Karen's put in the chat, I have the Christmas edition of this game. How did you get that? Oh, a Christmas edition of this. Wow. Okay, maybe we'll have to look into it for Christmas time. We'll have to do that as a Christmas stream. Right, anyway, let's crack on with the play. Thanks for joining, by the way, Karen. Good to see you in the chat again. So, who should go first? I'm going to since you're winning most of the games today and you've been amazing, you can go last. No, I'm joking. Go first. So, the person at the back gets to go first. So, we'd just say that Jess is at the back. And what have you bought then?
I've bought this.
Okay, so
2 buttons and 2 time.
Yep. So if I just show the camera that 2 buttons, 2 time, and she could put that anywhere onto her board. And where she bought that token from, this player piece moves into the gap. So I'm so sorry it's just off of camera, but when we have less tiles, we can condense it a little bit more for you, so you can see a bit better. So I've got the choice of these 3 now: the brown, the pink, and the yellow. Or I could spend 1, 2, 3. I could get. Oh, sorry, not spend. I could gain 3 buttons to get in front of you, but I don't want to do that. Although I don't really want these either. These are rubbish.
Well, if you do that one, or that one.
Do you know what? I'm actually going to. No, I'm going to do that other option. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I get 3 buttons to get in front of you, and then it's back to you. The only reason why I don't want those is because none of them give you button income. They're all blank. I want these ones with blues on. Right, go on then, Jess. And I've got 8 then. I've kind of got a little bit of a stash ready to purchase lots. What would you like? So you get one of those 3. 1 button. This one?
Yes.
3 time you get.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so Jess has crossed this blue button space, which means you get an income. But you haven't got any income, have you? Okay, this moves on. So you can see that the tiles go pretty quickly. Oh, there you go. So Emily has put, that's why you are streaming most of the day today. Yeah, I said to Jess that I'd do some games with her that are just 2-player that we can't normally play. So, for example, Harry Potter, we've finally done that earlier. Then we played Raptor, wonderful 2-player game. And now this one, because it's only 2-player, but we've run out of strictly 2 players, haven't we? So we need some ideas after this one. But yeah, we'll be on for most of the day, probably, maybe. Jade might join us later, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Right. 7. Yeah, okay, right, I'm going to spend 7 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons. I should really be taking these 5s. And I'm going to purchase this one. It's a small tile, but it's got 3 income on it and 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 time. Shall I start in the middle? Yeah, I'm going to start in the middle. Why not? Go on then, Jess.
I'm going to do that thing that you did earlier.
What, to get in front?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 5 buttons for getting in front. There you go. Take one of those.
Yay.
I have one button. So I'm going to get 1, 2. I'm going to jump in front of you to get 2 buttons, and then I get my income because across the blue, which will get me 1, 2, 3 buttons on top of that.
There's 2.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, do you want to exchange 5 of those?
I just realised. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. No, where was I there? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually should have got my income for that as well for placing that because I crossed that, didn't I?
Do you want to?
Yeah. So I get another 3. No, I'm fine, thank you. It's alright, I missed that income. I've done the second one, but I missed the first one. Whoops. Go on, Jessie. So you get to pick one of those three. What would you like?
I can't.
You've got £7 £7. That one costs you £3. Do you want any of those?
I'm thinking... Well, I can't do those two. But
No.
I can do that one.
Do you want that one?
Yeah.
So that'll be £3 money. I'll also mention now as well, before I forget to mention it, at the end of the game you lose 2 points for every gap that you still have. So you want to fill up as much as you possibly can. Happy with that? And one time, did you do it?
No.
No. Okay, so one time you get an income.
I don't have anything.
So if you've got this situation where you're on the same space, obviously Jess just moved on to me, so the person at the bottom then goes in front.
Hey, your turn.
3, 6, 9. Oh no, I've only got 9. Okay.
I only got 4.
So I'll spend £2 then, and I'm going to purchase this H,
Hey.
and then I'll get 1, 2, 3 time. Let's put it.
Not helping me out.
See, I
maybe you
don't
are.
like these ones. Am I?
Yeah.
They don't really push into each other. I've kind of got to push it down. I've damaged the tile a little bit, but never mind. How much was that?
3 and 6 time.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you get to place that, and then you get your income. So what would you? How much income do you get? 2. Okay, so grab yourself 2. Okay, so I've got 7 to spend, so I will spend 5 of it. 5 buttons to take this one that's next in clockwise order, and that can go here, and that cost me 3 time. 1, 2, 3. So likewise, Jess gets to go next, and I pass the income, so I get 4 back. Go on then, Jessie. Who do you reckon's going to win? Oh, what about Zularetto? It's not that great with 2. I'm not going to lie. I think there's actually a whole different rule set for 2 players with Zularetto.
3 times.
This one. So you go to here, and then you get that patch.
Hey.
Okay, got it. Where did you take that from, Jess?
I took that from.
No, this one. From there. So you got to move this on. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm going to take this one because it's free. So you'll notice that this one doesn't cost any buttons whatsoever, just 3 time. So I'll take that cross, put it there, and 1, 2, 3. Right, Jess, you're next.
I don't know what we could play.
Don't know. I mean, I do you know what? I really like Zularetto, but I'm not going to lie, it's not good with 2 players. You really do need sort of 4 or 5. We have played it with 3 players before, haven't we, on a stream?
Yes, we have.
But with 2, it's, I don't know, not.
Azul?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Azul. We don't know. Maybe we'll see what else comes up. Go on then, Jess. What are you going to do? Have you got any buttons? So if you wanted to get in front of me, you'd get 1 button for going in front, and that's pretty much all you can do, isn't it? So grab yourself 1 button. I got 6. Perfect. Right, I'll spend all 6 of those buttons, and I'll have that one, and this piece moves on. So far less tiles now. And I'm going to chuck this in the corner here.
I can't do anything.
Hang on, I get 5 times, so hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's weird. What was that? It's alright, we just heard some banging outside. I wonder what that was.
Motorcycle.
I get income. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 income.
I'm going to do that thingy.
What are you going to do then?
1, 2, 3.
Hang on, 4 and then 5. So 5 to get in front of me, so you get £5. And you get the patch, and you get your income as well, which is 3. Yeah? Because that's what's on your board at the time.
Oh my gosh.
You keep getting those patches. I really need those patches. If I spend £4. So 4 of the 5. And I'm going to take this token here, which gives me 2 time. 1, 2. And that can go nicely in that corner.
There?
Yep, so it just stays where it is. Then it's your go. 5. So move that token on. And how much time do you spend on that?
5 time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you get your income once you've placed.
I don't know.
I'll wait for you to place first.
I'm going to place it there.
Okay, make
But
sure
I really need a patch.
you do need a patch. Okay, I've got £3. Can I buy anything for 3? Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to take this token here because that costs. There we go. That was 3 and 2 time, and that can fit in. Don't know. I'm going to put it here. Right. 1, 2. Now I'm still at the back, so that means I do get another go, but I get my income first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll take a 5 and a 4. It's always the person at the back that goes next. So because Jess had a couple more time, I get another go. I've now got 9 to spend, so I'll spend 7. And I'll just buy this next one, which gives me 1 time, which still puts me at the back. I'm not robbing all the turns, Jess, I promise. And then I've got 2 to spend. I won't. I'm just going to go 1, 2. I'll get £2 to get in front of you.
I needed that patch.
Yeah, there's still 2 more. There's still 2 more on the board, so don't worry about that. Interesting question. Emily has said, does it feel like spring in the UK or is it still gloomy? Right, looks can be deceiving. So it's really sunny outside, but it's absolutely freezing cold. We had, believe it or not, we had a heat wave of, I don't know, 20 something odd degrees last week. And then we had snow yesterday.
Huh?
What? Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, your turn.
And then yesterday evening, it was really, really nice. The sun was out, the sun was shining. We decided to go for a little beach walk, and we absolutely froze. Regret that. So, yeah, and it's really, really windy today. Even though it's sunny, it's really windy.
Daddy, it's your turn.
Oh, Karen's put fallout shelter.
Oh,
It's okay with 2. Yeah, we could do that. Fallout shelter's a good one.
Yeah, we can do that.
Right, is it me? Sorry. What did you take, Jess?
I took that.
Was that the next one in line, yeah? Alright. 10. I haven't got 10. What if I did... If I spend 2, I'll take this and I'll move just one time.
Tail.
It was. I'm going to chuck that in here. No, I'm not. I'm going to chuck it in there.
Okay.
Then it's you, because I moved on to it.
Okay, so...
What about where you are, Emilia? Is it all right out there weather-wise, or is it still gloomy your way?
Let me see. What can I afford?
So that one's 10, that one's 2, and that one's 4. We're back to where we started the game, actually. Back around this bend here.
Right, 10, 2 for this. So I get
2 times.
get my income. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. Just take one of those. All yours. And where did you take that from? Here.
Yeah.
Try not to leave yourself too many gaps, because there's only 2 more patches.
Yeah, and it's rated to
Okay, I can spend 2 to grab this one. 3 time. 1, 2, 3. I will get my income in a minute. 1 second. I've just got to figure out how I want to place this. There. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I take 2 5s and a 1, that'll do. Jess?
1, 2.
What, to get £2? You can't have any of those, I see. If I spend 8, so that's 10 going in to change. I'm going to take this one, which will give me
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 times. Thank you, Jess. And I pass my income again, so it was 11 plus another 3, so get 14 back. I don't mind if I do. Cool. Right, there you go. That's a nice healthy score. Because this is not only money throughout, but it's actually your points at the end. Here, here, Jess, Emily has put, here is really weird too. On Sunday it was raining so much, and since then it's very hot. Most people like it, but not me. And tomorrow is going to snow. Wow, okay, so you've kind of got a bit of a delay on what we've got. Yeah, I must admit, I'm not a fan of hot weather either. I really suffer with sweating as it is.
Do you have to go off, or can you go somewhere else?
No, you can go anywhere else, yeah. You can go wherever you like. I've almost got the 7x7, by the way. I've just got to fill in this gap here. But I can't fit those in. Okay. So I'm going to spend...
I've nearly got it as well.
Oh, you're still at the back, so it's still you.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know why I'm looking when it's still you.
It's weird. Anyway.
So you can have that for 7, this one for 1, or this one for 1.
Oh my gosh, that's massive.
Oh, that one would only get you as far as me. If you were, say, to get that one, you'd not only get your income, but then you'd get to go again.
I'd still be at the back.
You'd still be at the back. How much time? Oh, it goes
2 times.
2 times. So 1, 2, you get your income.
I have no idea where to place
Which
it,
is
so
5.
I have no idea.
There would be good in that bit. Oh, there, yeah. And you get 5 quid.
They don't actually match up.
There's your 5. No, they don't. You have to kind of crush them in together, which is annoying.
Okay.
And then, Jess, you get another go. Oh, where'd you go? You disappeared. Wait, here she comes.
I'm here.
Yeah, okay. So, Jess, you've got this one for 1, this one for 3, or that one for 2. And no matter what one you take, apart from that one, if you take one of those 2, you'll get that patch before me. Ooh, what's she going to go for?
Right, I am spending 3. So I definitely get 5,
Yeah.
but I've spent 3.
Right.
5. So 10 take away 3, 7.
7. Yeah, well done.
So 5 plus 2.
2 of those, yeah. And which one are you taking?
I'm taking this one.
Okay. And then you get 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Jess gets that patch. So you get to fill in that little gap you've got. Okay, I'm going to go with... Because I'm at the back now, aren't I? So if I go with 5...
I'm not putting all the goes.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know what to go for. Okay, I'm going to spend 4. And I'm going to go for this corner piece here. And that's 6 times. Really risky, but
Right,
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
just need to
5,
fill in
6.
this bit and kind of this bit, and I've got my 7x7.
16. Look at 16 for that. Have it really? Oh no. Okay, you might nick it off me. Right, I've just got my income.
But
So
there's no thing that I can place in there.
Right, so you'll go, Jess. So you've got this one, or this one. As you can tell, there are lots of. Yeah, that's a good point actually. So Karen's, but I really struggle with how best to play this. I do as well. I don't know if it's get loads of income, but then I always end up with too many gaps. I think it's finding the balance of filling up spaces and income. I don't know. I don't know what the exact
Daddy,
strategy is, but
do I count that as my income?
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice. So take a 5 and 3 1s. There you go, catching up with some points now, aren't you? Where did you get that from? Was it the next one? Jess, was it the next one or?
Yeah, then.
Are you sure?
No.
It was from there. Okay. If I go with
Finally.
right 7, and I'm going to take this one. That can go here, and I get 2 times. So 1, 2. You stay there. I get the patch. Ha ha ha. I don't think there's anything else I can really fit, to be honest. It's there, by the way.
Nothing else I can fit.
I might fit this. So if I fit that gap, that'll do.
So, Daddy, what do we get minus points for?
Each empty space. Oh no. So Jess has just realised that she's got quite a lot of empty spaces.
Was it this one, this one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm spending 7 and 4 time. Okay.
So that's not one. That's 1, 2, 3. That'll put you right through to the end. You sure?
But I also get income.
Yeah. So you put that on. It's going to be quite a... what is the wooden thing doing? Well, this wooden thing, it's tracking your next 3 tiles that you can buy. So at the moment, obviously you can see that the wooden thing is here. And then clockwise is this one, or this one. So they're the next 3 that you can purchase from. Wherever you purchase from, so say if I purchase that, the wooden piece will move, meaning that then this one, and this one become next available. So it just keeps moving around until,
Right, Daddy, it's your
it shows you what's coming up in advance.
It's your go.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I don't think I can move any of those tiles. I can't place any of those tiles, so I would have to go 1, 2 to get to the end. That'll get me £2 and my income.
You've won.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So, and yeah, but I've got lots of gaps as well. Did you get your income at the end, yeah?
Yes.
Definitely. Okay. So then you get -2 for every gap.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Count how many individually and then double it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I lose 28.
18 plus 18.
I've lost 28
plus
points.
10. 10 plus 10.
What is it? 18 plus 18.
Yeah.
So yeah, 10 plus 10 is.
10 plus 10 is 20.
And what's 8 plus 8 is?
Is
16.
16.
So then 20 plus 16.
20 plus 16 is 36.
Yeah, well done. So -36. So you got to spend the 10.
Yeah.
And then you've still got 26. So you've got -26. But you did really, really well. And I've got 14. So I did have lots of coins, but then I had to throw half of them away.
You won.
Yeah, it's not very high score for a win though, 14. But there we go. Well done. So we're on 2-2. So that means we need. Yeah, we need another game. We've got to see who can win. So I know Karen mentioned about Fallout Shelter, which you're very good at just kicking the butt of everything. But we haven't played it 2-player yet, have we? So shall we do that in a mo? Okay, we're going to do that when we come back in about. Give us about half an hour again.
Isn't that a game where you have to work together?
What, Fallout Shelter?
Yeah.
No, it's the. Do you remember? It's the one where you have to win the most happiness.
Oh.
And the more happy the people are of your shelter, the more you're going to win. Oops, just pulling the table apart. Cool. Right. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. As I said, we will be back in about half an hour. We're gonna. We'll do Fallout Shelter, and then we'll take some requests. I do love Zularetto, Emily. I do like Zularetto, but not with 2. Not with. So if you've got anything else that you want to see, have a look at the collection below. We haven't actually. I don't think you've been on since we last mentioned that Jade has sorted out the games cupboard. So now that I can get in that cupboard, I can start listing all the games we have in there as well. I'll do that at some point this week.
I could do that.
We could. In fact, you could shout them out to me and I could type them up.
Yeah.
Bit of teamwork. We'll get that done in about 20 minutes. But yeah, we'll add what's in that cupboard to the list for later on.
How long do we have until thingy?
To what?
Fallout Shelter.
We have about. Well, I said about half an hour, but if we make it 45 minutes, not only can we grab something quick to eat, but we can quickly do
that thing. Yeah.
So, shall we add to? You want to add to the library now?
Yes.
Get it out of the way.
Yes.
And then people can see what's being added.
Yes.
Okay, so the Board Game Geek link below. Check it in about 20 minutes or so. And we're going to add to it. So there's going to be lots and lots of games that we can add onto it. So check in about 20 minutes. And then we'll come back at... It's now currently 1:45. So if we come back at 2:30, which is 45 minutes... That gives us a chance to have lunch and add to the Board Game Geek link.
Yes.
We'll do that now, so that when we're playing Fallout, you guys can be having a nosy through.
Yeah, we can.
Good idea. That was good thinking, Jess. Right, guys, we will see you in 45 minutes.
Bye.
Bye.